Hey everybody, it's Laura Giles with Pan Society. Thanks for being here. Has anybody ever told you that you couldn't do something, that you weren't good enough, or made you feel bad about something you put your heart and soul into? Stay tuned. I'm going to tell you about a time when that happened to me. Hi guys. So I used to be a professional belly dancer, and early on in my career, I went to an Egyptian teacher who was world famous, and I went to do a private lesson with her, and she wanted to teach me a choreography. I'm not a choreography dancer, I'm an improvisation dancer, and I wanted to do something else, but she's the expert, so I just went ahead and did what she wanted to do. And a little ways into the choreography that I didn't want to learn, she looks at me and says with all sincerity and all sweetness, she says, you really love dancing. Too bad you're never going to be a dancer. And I was like, did I just hear you right? And I was devastated because she said it really sweetly, and she said it with complete sincerity, and I knew that she believed what she was saying, and I just didn't even want to bother. I'm like, why am I even here? Why do I want to even finish learning this thing that I don't even want to learn? I was devastated. I was really devastated because I trusted her. You know, she's the expert. This is what she does. And happy to tell you that it wasn't long after that I got my first contract to dance in Egypt at a 5-star hotel. So she may have been the expert. She may have known what she was talking about, but she was not the authority on me or my experience. This also happened to me when in my other career as a therapist. So I was in undergrad, and I'm way older than everybody else in there. So most of the people are like 20, 19, and I waited to start college because I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and I thought it'd be a waste of my time being in there when I didn't even know what I wanted to do. And it turned out that was a really great choice, because a lot of those people finished, they got a degree, and they're just like, I don't even want to use this thing, you know, and it took, I don't know, maybe another decade for them to figure that out. So that was a good choice. But anyway, so I'm in there, and first class, like many first classes, we go over the syllabus and we go around the room saying, you know, what brings you to counseling? Most of the people had the same answer. It was like, oh, I really like people. I really want to help people. People tell me I'm a good listener. Like, I would say 99% of the people said that. I don't remember what I said. I just remember the response to what I said. Whatever it was must have been like really off the wall, because people were like, what? And my instructor came over to me and he says, you know, you might want to rethink your career choice. Now, I didn't have any ego in that one. I just more like, noted, okay, cool. You know, maybe it's some good advice. So later on in the semester, we had an assignment, and we had to do a demonstrate what is nonverbal communication. And most of the people got up and talked about it. I think probably everybody got up and talked about it. And we had like 5 minutes to do something. So I get up there, I come to class in my belly dance gear. So already, I mean, I was already the freak of the class, and now I'm like really the super freak of the class. Like, what is this chick doing now? And so from the minute that I'm visible, we got all this kind of nonverbal communication going on. And so I hit my music when it was my turn, and I did a little dance, and I'm messing with people. I'm trying to make some people uncomfortable, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm bringing some people up to dance and playing with them, and you know, getting them involved like it was a real performance. And at the end of that, so that was about 3 minutes of it, and I hit the stop button, and then spent about 45 seconds talking about what I did, how people responded. I was just like, okay, and that's nonverbal communication. And later my professor came up to me and he said, I take back what I said. You know what you're talking about. You know, so my whole point of sharing these two stories is often we give our power away to people because of their authority, their perceived authority. Maybe they're older, maybe they're wiser, maybe they have a title, or they're just somebody that we look up to. And the things that they can say can really have a lot of power over us, because we can give our power away. It's be like, oh, well, you know better than me, so I'm going to take your word for it. Instead of believing in yourself, and instead of carving out your own path, and instead of deciding, what do I want to see? And when somebody doesn't see your light, it's not because the light isn't there. It's because they don't see your light. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. So let's say I'm a mainstream society person and my point of view is all mainstream society things. I might not be able to see outside of that box. So the problem isn't you. The problem is me and what I can see. So I could be 100% sincere as I'm giving you feedback, and I'm just totally missing the picture. So the takeaway, I hope, is to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and if you have a lot of judgments within you, if you're somebody who it's kind of a struggle for you to see light in other people, you're just like, oh, people suck. Oh, people are so miserable. I hate people. I'm challenging you here today to find somebody who you don't have a lot of respect for, you don't understand, you don't have a lot in common with. And keep looking at that person until you see their light. It could be anything at all. The more that we do this, the easier it is for us to see the light within ourselves and to see the connection between people. And that's going to make your life that's going to make all our lives a whole lot better. So, hope you're spreading a little cheer today. Have a nice one, and I'll see you on the next pan video. Ciao.